Good evening, good night, you lovelies. It is the one, the only Cappy D Barra. We are here for a review for WWE Raw, September 22nd, 2025. I caught none of this promotion live, just due to the nature of my week. But what I will be getting into very quickly, might I add, being there is nothing on this fucking card worth really talking about, except for obviously a segment that we'll be getting to with Seth Rollins and something with Rhea Ripley. So ready, all right? We're gonna be starting off strong. Cody Rhodes goes out there, Mr. Libations, and he starts having a conversation with the WWE Universe about, you know, the importance of Crown Jewel and how everything building up to this moment has been for him to solidify himself as the best wrestler in the world, blase, blase, blase. All right, no names come walking out. Paul Heyman's here, even though he was just dick riding Brock, and Brock isn't here, and Brock's probably not going to be a part of this collective no-name Braun situation, whatever the fuck's going on with that. It comes down to the ring, and they have a pretty okay back and forth. My only real issue is that this is either going to be one of the most predictable matches of all fucking time, or this is going to be one of the most unfucking satisfactory matches of all fucking time. It is either going to be Seth going over on Cody, something that they're setting the stakes for now. They keep saying it's so fucking important, even though Seth is a heel. So him going over would kind of fuck you guys over when it comes to making Cody look like the Superman of the fucking company. Whatever, though. Then we also have to sit here and counter, if Cody wins, then that just completely washes away this whole idea of Seth needing redemption or Seth needing to get his one up. Whatever the fuck is going on. There is not a lot happening on this fucking show. This show is quite literally Braun's, Uso, Becky Lynch. Judgment Day. It's the same shit. It's the same shit. I mean, like, it's a fine promo. You know, there's a mention about a watch that we're going to be going back to later that I think is probably the best part of the show, surprisingly. But that's all we're really getting is Cody Rhodes going like, hey, you know, why doesn't Seth like me, man? Like, we've been through so much together. What's going on with Seth? And it's like, I feel like even storyline-wise, Seth being a heel doesn't work because he's over with the crowd, and we all want him to go on a proper World Heavyweight Championship run. First match of the night, we get the New Day versus Penta again. Who's shocked by this? Wow, everybody, give it up for fucking Penta. Or it's like the Viking Raiders and Penta versus the New Day. Just who cares? Who fucking cares? Grayson Waller eats a pin because Kofi's not gonna eat a pin, and neither is Xavier. Their entire fucking run of the New Day has been pissed away by Paul Triple fucking K. Next segment on the night, we get Stephanie Vaquer finally getting her flowers. This actually might have happened a little earlier in the night, and I love this, actually. I think Stephanie is more than deserving of it. She is so fucking dope in that ring. You know, it's not just me saying it. ESPN is also saying that Stephanie and Io saved that Wrestle Pollution fucking match. Like, saved that Wrestle Pollution show. So, her getting her flowers here, getting the pyro, getting the big spectacle, that's great. Until she goes backstage. And who the fuck does she see? Who does she see? Rhea Ripley. That's who the fuck she sees. Rhea Ripley is now gunning for this title for now the 6th fucking time. How many more fucking times are we going to give this woman a title shot? There are so many more people in that locker room who deserve a shot at big fucking gold. I don't understand why Rhea just keeps getting fucking pushed to the front of the line. Maybe because she looks just like China. Maybe that's why. All right? They have this fucking setup where Asuka's like, oh, I don't want you talking to Io. And Rhea's like, I can talk to whoever I want. And that's the lead into their match. The match that everyone on the fucking IWC circuit seems to be fucking buzzing about as if it's the next thing since fucking sliced bread. It bothers me because Liv Morgan and Roxanne Perez, probably two of the more talented women on that fucking women's roster, their entire thing is just gonna be fighting over Daddy Dom. And now what the fuck is this, like, queer baiting fake lesbian shit? Rhea and Io, I'm gonna keep it a stat. If they're not going to tongue kiss, just keep it. I don't want it. This whole, oh, we're fighting to be friends. Why the fuck? What the, is this fucking middle school? Like, I don't understand the story here. We get Bayley versus Roxanne Perez on just a normal Monday. I mean, good match. It's a good match. It's good. I wouldn't say it was great. I wouldn't say it was an okay match. It was a good match. Bayley's phenomenal in that fucking ring. Roxanne Perez is the future of this women's industry. I just don't know what the fucking story is here. It's like Bayley's a crazy lady. Ooh, Bayley's crazy. Everyone watch out for Bayley. Ah, the fuck? I don't care. I don't care about this shit, bro. Why is she running for a title? Why isn't she actually getting put in some interesting stories? Why is her whole gimmick, hey, I'm off my eds. Hey, I'm off my eds and I'm acting a little loopy, a little crazy. Isn't it the same story y'all try to give fucking Ron Killings? Oh my god, this shit sucks, man. It fucking blows. It's just more Lyra and Judgment Day shit. I don't know what you guys want me to fucking say. Roxanne goes out there with the Judgment Day. Lyra's out there as a fucking backup for Bayley after she wins the match. There's nothing here, folks. There's nothing here. All right, I can't keep saying that shit enough. I mean, we get a fucking Rusev versus JD Vance match. Guess how that ends? Guess how a match between God and JD Vance ended? Guess. You know how it fucking ended. It was a squash match. Rusev goes over. There's a segment where Dom, he's kind of cowering on the apron, and it's like he doesn't want to go in because he doesn't want to, he doesn't want to get involved with Rusev, and it's brother. Dom is your Triple A world champion. He's also your Intercontinental champion. You're not gonna make him a badass, or at least like a bit of a fucking like cutthroat, like no nonsense kind of individual. You gotta bump his character up with anything else, because he can't just be I'm a bad guy and I'm a pussy. That's not a good gimmick. Like, wholeheartedly, it's not a good gimmick. I'm not entertained by that shit. If other people are entertained by one of your most over fucking stars being afraid to wrestle in kayfabe, just afraid to wrestle. I understand this is a staple that's been going on for Lord how many fucking knows generations. Lord how many knows of fucking generations of heels have been scared little chicken chicks. He is your double champion. Double champion. At least have him go, I'm not just gonna look like a bitch tonight. Is that hard? Is that hard? Maybe you throw a mask on him. Dominic's missing for the night. But this new character, El Guapo Signore, he's doing mad flips and punking niggas out. And that's not interesting to nobody on that creative team. Just Dom getting fucking bitched. Your double champ getting bitched. Oh my gosh, man. I mean, I don't have anything else to say about this match. Nothing else to say. Ending this show very soon. Very fucking soon. It's a Jay versus LA Knight match. Jay Uso's in the sunken place because he gave himself CTE. That's it, folks. That's it. He gave himself CTE. All right, he clearly watched the Him movie. He related to it. And then he watched Get Out from the same director. And he just got put into the sunken place after his CTE injury. This nigga is trying to sit here and act like a heel. One of your most over faces. One of your most least threatening people on that fucking card. Least threatening. I don't know. He was running around with the bloodline, and in my mind, I'm like back in the day when he was running around with the bloodline, being a menace, right? Being one of the dogs of the bloodline. I was like, bro, if y'all don't get this fucking soft bellied nigga out of here, like, why y'all acting like this nigga is such a threat? Cause Roman there? You don't know how many people are cut like fucking prime steaks standing next to that nigga Jay Uso. I'm supposed to be scared of Jay Uso? Nigga, have you seen Gunther? Do you know what Chad Gable does on a regular workout basis? I'm supposed to be scared of Jay? You're gonna make Jay the new what? Tweener heel? Fuck out my face. I'm not taking any of this shit. I'm not budging with any of these storylines because they lead nowhere. 9 times out of 10, they always lead nowhere. In the end of this match literally has Jay go over on LA Knight. Stupid ass choice. LA Knight has had no fucking singles wins literally since that Saturday night main event where you called an audible on a fucking tweaked knee. LA Knight has been getting buried by this fucking company. He's been getting buried by fucking Triple K. I mean, we sit here and we have to realize at the end of this fucking match has the Braun just beating up on fucking LA Knight. Jay Uso's like, nah, Uso, I don't want to help the face. I'm turning into a heel now. So Jimmy Uso has to go down there with a chair. Thank God you did that shit this time. Thank God you did that shit this time, Jimmy. Because holy fuck, are you really rare with the saves, my nigga? You real rare with the saves. And then, honestly, even the saves effectiveness, like, Jimmy will make a save, and then they'll just circle back around and just start beating the shit out of Jimmy. And it's like, okay, what the fuck was the save you before that? Like, this story with the Brawns and the Usos and Seth, it's dog shit. All right, they got LA Knight in fucking limbo with this fucking story. He's going nowhere. His higher momentum has plateaued. All right, there's nothing else moving forward with this fucking story. I'm interested in. I don't care about a Jey Uso fucking heel gimmick. Jey Uso is not entertaining enough for me to give a fuck about him being a heel. Wholeheartedly, he's not. Last match of the night, it's Io versus Rhea. Probably match of the night. It was fucking amazing. It was great. Rhea goes out there. She shows her fucking ass. She shows everybody why she is probably top 5 in this fucking women's division. And she does a pretty good job keeping up with the one and only Asuka. All right, a fucking New Japan legend who has rebuilt herself in the fucking Federation. What I'm not going to sit here and excuse, though, is this bullshit ass story. We sit here and we have Rhea go over from a Kairi Sane interference. Kairi Sane, after this, after seeing Rhea get fucking misted with like a pound of mist, by the way, who gives a fuck about that? Kairi Sane, she turns heel, and then Asuka turns heel after Io comes out. And I just want to remind everybody, oh my God, Asuka and Kairi Sane turned heel because Io Sky held 1 or 2 conversations with Rhea Ripley. Does this make sense to anybody? I'm being serious. Does this make sense to anyone? Anyone at all? I don't understand what the infatuation is with just the kind of bestie, we're friends now. No, we're not gimmick in WWE, but they're doing this shit with Charlotte and Alexa Bliss. They did this shit with Jordan Grace and Blake Monroe. It's stupid. It's elementary. It's like, it's remedial. I don't understand why the fuck we keep rehashing this whole we're friends, but we're not friends, but we're besties, but we're not besties. It's like, what is this? What the fuck is this? Bro, perfect example. Chris Statlander and Willow Nightingale. They were a tag team. They were running through the fucking tag team division, right? They had matching shirts. They were not really queer baiting because they're both on the gay spectrum. So there wasn't any actual queer baiting. There was practically a fucking relationship we were watching. Then they naturally dissolve. And then as a result, they bump heads and they clash and their love turned to hate. That is a fucking story. That's 2 people coming together, growing apart, and finding wrath in the middle. What the fuck has Io and Asuka meeting in the middle about? A friendship? You know how many fucking people Io has to talk to in kayfabe terms just to go out there and wrestle a match? Are we now going to believe that Asuka's going to be dirty eyeing the fucking gear seamstress next week? She's going to be giving Adam Priest the angry fist because he told Io Sky, good job on a match? What? I'm serious. What is this story? Like, I don't understand it. I don't get it. I think that both of these women deserve so much more because they're so talented. And I think the IWC is kind of eating it up, makes it worse. It's a complacency issue. Because when you're complacent with something long enough, that becomes the new fucking operandum, right? That becomes the new norm. And I'm not gonna lie, man, it just seems like more complacency, just more complacency and more complacency, and just less fucking actual creativity, man. The content is the same. I mean, you can run through the Raw review from 2 weeks ago. It was Lyra versus the fucking Judgment Day, Penta versus the New Day, the Brawns and fucking LA Knight, Seth Rollins and his wife. Seth Rollins, by the way, was an amazing fucking promo backstage with Becky Lynch, but where is that story going? It's either going to be him getting fucking buried or him going over. And I'm not gonna lie, the championships aren't even on the line, so it's not even like a winner takes all thing with the Kenny or fucking Okada that we had at like Forbidden Door. There's nothing here, folks, and I really do mean this shit wholeheartedly. I can't imagine what you can craft from this that isn't just rehashed shit. It's all rehashed. I mean, fuck it. John Cena's on Twitter right now, today, not just yesterday, today, telling people, I want a match with AJ Styles. Triple H, you bald fucking fraud. I want a match with AJ Styles. The world of wrestling is in fucking disarray, folks, all right? The Mets are out of the playoffs, okay? We're getting fucking 30-game blowouts by the fucking Chiefs. It's a nasty fucking world we're living in right now. And I don't know how you see WWE performing with what they're performing with and think that shit's on par with anything else we're getting in the sports world. I'm disappointed. I mean, this was probably a really subpar at best. This was a very subpar episode of Raw. Women's wrestling saving the day again, but at what cost? At what fucking cost, bro? Oh man, all right. This has been Captain Ibarra. All right, this is Raw, September 22nd, 2025. All right, I do have more stuff on the way. That him spoiler review is coming, so all of you check that out. Like and subscribe, and stay tuned. Stay beautiful. Peace, y'all.